Okay, so this is my 31 second world record, which is 4 seconds faster than second place. This was my first run of the day, and I just happened to get everything to line up finally. 0.30 for edge swallow is kind of slow. Ideally, it's like 1.19, and 0.50 for Florina is kind of slow. I want to be like more 0.39, 0.36, maybe 0.4, but it's acceptable. That 0.1 isn't really going to make a big difference. Here I get hammer for Gorimondo. I'm not yet going for both crash strats, so I don't do the reshuffle glitch to get crash again. So I just kill Gorimondo with a hammer. 0.46 is kind of slow for Gorimondo. I mean, very slow actually. But I haven't done Gorimondo with hammer in a long time, so I guess I fucked that up. Now this is the reshuffle part. So what you do is you go up here, and I don't have clips for every single reshuffle I did, but you can see the time stays consistent, the boss order stays consistent, so hopefully it's enough for world record proof. If it's not, then oh well, at least I know I got it, so who cares. So yeah, you fly up here, and if you fly up, it will change both of the items, which is what I want in this case. Sometimes I only want to change the item on the right. In this case, I wanted to change both. So that was one demonstration, and then this is another demonstration. See, my items have changed now, fire and hammer. I don't remember how many times I did this to finally get crash. But yeah, so see, I go all the way up. I try and go up so I don't even touch the floor at all, but a lot of the time you won't get enough height for that, so yeah. Fall off, and then next clip. Then I run back. I will later make a compilation of all the clips, just the clips, so that you don't see all these fails. But yeah, see, jump back down, carefully position yourself to not run into the star. I lost so many runs just trying to not hit the star after like 5 tower tries, and you start rushing. And by like the 5th try, I rush too much and I run into the star, so you always have to be careful there. Anyway, I finally got the crash I need for this. This is a guaranteed crash strat. Now that was a pretty slow use of crash, I think. What was it, 0.4 something, 0.45? You can use it in 0.3. And this is a frame perfect trick to spit it right on the frame where you have to get him, which is pretty inconsistent because it's unlike the other pause buffering techniques where you have to let go of be at a certain frame, you have to press be at a certain frame, so you can't really guarantee that with pause buffering. But yeah, that is a pretty annoying trick to get, but it's guaranteed in RNG wise because you get the hammer right back, so you don't have to worry about it, which is what makes this run not that RNG heavy. Chloroline's pretty easy. I think I probably readjusted the hammer there. Not the fastest Chloron, I probably lost 0.1 there, I think. Maybe even 0.2 or 3, I wasn't looking at the time exactly. I got hammer again there. Oh yeah, there was a crash available for Chloroline, but not only is it not worth adding the RNG anyway, but Chloroline's crash is only like 0.2 saved, and it's much harder than the other method, so there's really no point going for Chloroline crash. The hammer is just way more consistent, and it's pretty much just the same exact time. And you don't have to worry about RNG. The tree was decent, I guess, nothing wrong with it. Wasn't a good tree, but it wasn't a bad one either. Here with Meta Knight, see, this time I'm only changing the item on the right. I like having the hammer there, because then if I accidentally run into a copy ability, which is possible when you're readjusting it with the camera, like this, it's guaranteed by going to the left. You swerve to the left a little, then you jump back down, and the item on the left will stay the same. And then I can keep that hammer just in case I lose it. I didn't happen to lose it, but just in case. And then only the item on the right changes. It took way too many tries to get crash here. It probably took like 8 or 9, but then finally I did get that crash. And I've lost a few runs on Meta Knight trying to get crash and eventually accidentally running into the star because it's taking too long, but finally I did get the crash. So now it's just about not fucking this part up. I changed the settings to auto swallow on to make this slightly easier. Not that it's difficult, but yeah. Spit the sword, grab the crash, charge the crash. Use it as soon as he's in the air. Oh wait, yeah, I'll compile the switch clip so that it's not all over the place next time. But this is just the first video I'll get. So as you can see, you use the crash, get the sword, and luckily the sword's nice and big, so you can hit him. Even though that didn't look like the best positioning for a Meta Knight skip, but the sword is probably easier to get the jump after, which is nice because you don't want to mess it up there because that would be annoying. And then here we go, 31.33. All three of those times are world records, by the way. The fastest time I've seen by anyone else was 35.1, so almost a 4-second world record. It's definitely improvable. The tree wasn't the best. I could probably do 0.3 faster on the tree. Chloraline wasn't the best. Can probably do 0.2 faster on Chloraline. Florina wasn't the best. Can do 1.1 faster on that. Gorimondo wasn't the best. Can do 0.2 or so faster than that. You can probably save over a second on this run just by doing every single boss cleaner. Maybe not a whole second, but about a second you can definitely save. You can definitely get 30 on a cleaner run, but I'm not going to complain because it was kind of annoying to just get this run to all fit together. And the odds now for getting both the hammer after Gorimondo and after Florina would be 1 in 36. So it's 1 in 36 odds plus the Flame Perfect Frosty plus just not fucking up the reshuffle strat and not running into the star or picking up a wrong copy ability or anything like that to get 29 seconds. So 29 is definitely possible. I will be going for it at some point, but for now I'm happy with 31. So yeah.